want to welcome you all to our study this morning, where we are looking at a study entitled Herb Identification and Their Properties. Herb Identification and Their Properties. So at this time, we shall sit quietly as we listen to the prayer thought and the opening prayer from Brother Keagan Banda. Hebrews chapter 6, verses 7 and 8, the Bible records the following. For the earth which drinketh in the rain that cometh oft upon it, and bringeth forth herbs, meet for them by whom it is dressed, receiveth blessing from God. Verse 8, but that which beareth thorns and briers is rejected, and it's nigh unto cursing, whose end is to be burnt. End of quote.
Okay. So in the discussion of Hebrews, it tells you saying that they are herbs. Okay, it's similar to that which is found in Psalms, that is 104 verse 14. You remember that which was saying that the herbs are meant for the service of man. Okay, so this one it says, for the earth which drinketh in the rain that cometh often upon it, and bringeth forth herbs, meet for them by whom it is dressed. Okay, so these herbs are meant for us. Okay, so today we're going to discuss herbs in depth. Though I wanted to look at the herbs of the Bible and the spirit of prophecy, but I'll give you as an assignment so that you delve yourself deep into listing. Hello?
Are we connected?
So I'll give you as an assignment to look at all the herbs of the Bible. You list them. I know that we are slow to learn, ready to forget, and we are living in a busy world, but we should at least you do a research on your personal level. Just like the Bible tells us, saying that we should study to show ourselves approved unto God. Okay, so that we are not studying for any man or for any person, but we are studying for ourselves so that we show ourselves approved unto God. So then you have to look at the herbs of the spirit of prophecy and the herbs of the Bible. You list them very well. Okay, all of them. The herbs of the Bible and the spirit of prophecy. That is an assignment. Today we're going to look at the common herbs that is surrounding us. Okay, especially here in Zambia or in Africa. This thing is very slow. Why? There are people who have been emphasizing this time and again. There are people who they think that food and herbs are the same. They are never the same. They are never the same. Okay, even when you look at it from the specs from the world perspective. Yes, Alvin. Even when you look at it from the specs of the world perspective, they know, even them, that the food and the herbs are different. Okay, that is looking at it from the pharmaceutical point of view. Even them, they know that the food and the and drugs are totally different. That's the reason they package others as supplements and others as drugs. So if you buy something like as a supplement, they'll tell you this is just a supplement. And these are just drugs, they will tell you. So they know even them. Okay. So let us kneel down and pray so that God will help us to understand this subject. We are praying. Our Father, which art in heaven, we thank you for the gift of life today. We thank you for the Sabbath. We thank you, O Master Redeemer, for this lesson that you brought, looking at the herbs of Africa, African herbs, and its identification and its properties. May you help us to understand how to use these herbs. Okay, because even from the beginning, you placed in the garden the tree of knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. Ellen White, she gives us insight on the tree of life, saying if Adam and Eve were to eat from the tree of life after sin, their sinful nature would have been perpetuated. That's the reason you sent your angels to remove that tree, to protect it and to remove it, because it is called the tree of life. Therefore, we learn from all these lessons saying that there is power in nature, especially the things that you've placed in the trees and in the herbs. May you help us to understand, O Master Redeemer, all these so that we know what to put inside our living machineries for its maintenance and growth. In the name of Jesus, we do pray with thanksgiving in our hearts. Amen. Amen. So, am I audible there? Is Sam Narura? No. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm beginning to look at, is this sharing? Are you able to see the screen? I will be plugged turbine. Are you able to see the screen?
You say yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, we can able to.
Okay.
Oh.
This one articles. One. And okay, so let me just begin with you to the plant. This is Vidas.
Okay, for those of us, is it okay? Maybe
so this is it.
do I switch on the camera so that maybe or those online can be seeing you, or you will just use the pictures in there?
Yes, there are some pictures here, but there are others that I just want them to test. This is to provoke the ones to look at it. Yeah, to provoke us who are here. Make it interesting. Huh?
I give you.
Yes, you give them so that they pluck. They just remove this, then they test. It took me some while to find out what is the true toothpick plant. So it looks the big one grows like this. This is toothpick plant.
Is it okay? Switch on the camera for.
We needed like the one I sent to you, just the camera that.
Yeah. Okay, so Brother Keagan is about to show us the toothache plant.
Okay, you can zoom it, you can make it full. Yeah, I don't know, the notes switch up in the background.
Yeah.
Don't know the camera. Don't know if it's work or what. Okay, so this is we're looking at identification of herbs. So this is called toothache plant. When you look at it on the net, they are going to bring a wrong toothache plant. It took me a while for me to find out what the toothache plant is. Of course, on the net, they continued bringing a wrong toothache plant. That is on the net. Hello? Toothache plant, tooth, egg plant. No, in the local language, they don't really know it. They don't know it. But it's found everywhere. I see locally. So toothache plant, people they don't really know it. But in English, it's known. So you've got to enter. In English, you can find the notes. They have the notes on toothache plant, but they have the wrong identification of toothache plant. You've understood? No, it is going to pasture. Yeah. Yeah. So the big one looks like this. You see when it has grown, it looks like this. Toothache plant. Sometimes there's like a thing, like a flower that comes here. Like a flower that grows. Sometimes it's white or yellow. Yes, okay. Yes, it's common. Yes. Okay, so you test, you get this, then you test this, you get this, you test, you feel the pungent, you feel it is anesthetic, meaning it has benumbing properties. It can make if you have toothache, immediately you chew it, you discover that the root, use the root. So immediately you chew it, you discover that if you have toothache, the toothache will go. The pain of the tooth, it will go. So meaning it can kill barrier. You know what causes toothache? It is barrier germs. Okay. So it kills germs, you see. So you can chew a small, it's just for testing. But if you're doing, it's the root, okay? So you chew this. So you keep it because there's too much water, but you feed it at the end. Okay, then you just keep it there in the mouth. So there's a difference between this one, it had too much water, but you feed it at the end. You can give them to taste. This one.
Should I get rid?
And even this. Okay, that is toothache plant. So you keep it in the mouth, then you feel some benumbing, though that one was very much in water, but you feel the anesthetic properties. It's a pungent taste. When you look at on the herbal terminologies, you'll be able to identify, or on the tests, we'll be able, just keep it there in the mouth after you chew it. This is toothache plant. I hope we'll be able to identify this one when you have toothache. Okay, the small ones they grow like this. This is rain. And the small ones they grow like this. The bigger one grows like this. I don't know if you'll be able to identify it. Okay. No. It doesn't grow in the water. Where I found this one, there was water a lot. So if there was too much water, so the medicinal properties will have water as well, the chlorophyll. So you not feel very much of a pungent. Okay. So the tests, there are a lot of people that do not understand the tests. There are 6 tests in the mouth. Okay, most of them, they don't know. They only know 3 tests in the mouth. I don't know if 4. But there are 6. Okay, then there's the test which we call salt, salt test, sour test. We know this test. Then is sugar, testing sweet. Okay, so I've mentioned 3 already. Then there's a pungent test. Pungent test, I see people when they chew cayenne or chili, they'll say, it's bitter. Bitter. That test is not bitter. It's pungent. P-U-N-G-E-T. Pungent taste. Okay, so pungent taste. Ginger is pungent. Cayenne is pungent. This one is pungent. Now the pungent. Clove is pungent. So these are pungent tests. Okay, and if you learn the test, you'll be able to see the use, because if you pungent test, all of them are analgesic. They are painkillers. Okay, pungent test. So that's the reason ginger is a painkiller. Cayenne is also a painkiller. What do you call clove is a painkiller. All of them that black pepper. Okay, these are pungent tests. So you have to know these tests. And there's another, so I've mentioned how many tests: salt, sweet, sour, pungent, then bitter. There's bitter as well. So bitter taste is this one. Let me pick this one. Bitter leaf. The Nigerians on the net now today on FB, people are discussing what you call bitter leaf. This is bitter leaf. Bitter leaf, once a tree, it is a tree, it grows. So traditionally, as we used to use a lot, Africans used to use a lot of bitter leaf. The root, they use it for STIs and STDs. Okay. No, it's not holy thistle. It's far away from holy thistle. Holy thistle, actually, most of people, they don't even know holy thistle. It has this name. But on the net, when you check holy thistle, they'll bring a different one. Okay. Yes, bitter leaf. This one comes. You just check bitter leaf, it will come. So the leaves, they are used for mumala. Mumala maningi. Kapena muntu anagwa mumala kwa kwanji. Okay, ulcers, gases, and other conditions. We use this bitter leaf. The reason why it's called bitter leaf, because the leaf is bitter. So this leaf is very bitter. It's like a muleza. Aye, msoka. So mumala kapena una magases, stomach aches, magases mumala. Okay, bitter leaf. If you know, then if you've gotten the name, it's easy for you to research on it. But if you haven't written the name, you will not research, because the names that I'm giving you, they are there on the net because they've discussed, and its properties. This one, they have correctly identified it on the net. The one who posted this one truly identified this. Okay, it's bitter leaf. It's everywhere. All the women are talking about it. Then you don't know. I have to make you. I have to let them see it. It doesn't look like tobacco. You are going to. I'm going to point. It's everywhere. If we go together, I'm going to show you. Once you identify it, you'll be able to see it everywhere. Yes, it grows like a tree. Okay. Okay. You've seen it, huh? It doesn't have thorns. It doesn't have thorns. Bitter leaf. It's everywhere. Most of people, they neglect it. But once I prepare it and give you, then you get cured, you will not be able to know. It's very good for gases. Very good. Excellent. For vammaramara. Nama STIs. Natunkombola. Yes, yes. Hello?
So how do you drink it for gases?
For gases, if you prepare them, you know, when preparing herbs, when we look at preparing herbs, there is the method of drying herbs. So once we dry them, if it's in powder form, you use half teaspoon. Half teaspoon is the that is what? Half teaspoon is the 2.5 mils. Okay, so you infuse. Infusing, it means you put it in hot water and drink twice a day. That is for gases. But if you want just to use the leaf, the way it is, you can infuse it. You put it in hot water and drink. You can dry it under the shade. Yes, I'm helping you. You can use it the way it is or drying it under the shade. So the way it is, you can infuse it. You remove the leaves and infuse, put in hot water, then it stays there for 15 minutes, then you drink the hot water. Okay, so you take twice a day. Okay, that is for gases. Okay, stomach ulcers, gases, or gastritis is very good for that. Yes. For also to turn what you call bowels or hemorrhoids, you get the same one. You get the infusion, and you can be sitting in the same leaves or the roots. You infuse these leaves in water and the root, then you sit in there. We call that as a sitz bath in hydrotherapy. Sitz bath, S-I-T-Z. Sitz bath. Okay, you sit there for 15 minutes. That is if you have hemorrhoids. So you'll be drinking and sitting in the water for 15 minutes. That is in the hot water. Okay. Bitter leaf is very common now. Hot water. You're using hot water. If you use warm water, the medicine will not be it will not dissolve in water. You use hot water. The ones that are very very strong are the ones that we use warm water. Okay, like let me give you example of milky bush. Tulia tukakungena, you know, milky bush tulia tuma those that Nsonga, yes. So those that are violent, herbs that are a bit noxious, or there's toxicity there, you don't use hot water. You use warm, so that not all the properties of the medicine goes in the water. And drink, yes, you have to be drinking and sitting, because powers are what? Are digestive. You know powers, huh? Powers, one, they are digestive condition. Number two, they are vein conditions. So it's the veins that inflame as you poop. Those are powers. So powers can come about as if you're carrying heavy weight, when you're pregnant, okay, and whenever you go, you have constipation. When you're pooping, then you are forcing. That's how powers come about. So the veins, they bulge. The powers and varicose veins, they're in the same category, because also the varicose veins, they are diseases of the veins. Okay. That's the reason others, if you cut a paw, they fail to sit because you're cutting a vein. You understand? Those that have done surgical on paws, operation on paws, they know. Very bad paws. Okay, but you shouldn't leave them. If you leave the paws, you will have TB, because they become a breeding place of conditions. bacterium. Questions on this one? On bitter leaf. Questions on bitter leaf?
I didn't get that.
Once you identify bitter leaf, you'll be able to see it everywhere because it's not hidden. Someone says, once you know something, you begin to see it everywhere. Aye, that's how it is. If you don't know it, you will not be seeing it because you don't know it. But once you know it, you begin to see it everywhere. So this one, as we go, you'll be able to see it, or you just get this, then you're walking, you'll be able to see it. But the goodness is that when you are seeing it in growing or as a tree, you'll be able to identify it. Okay, just like the same here. This is the one toothache plant. Toothache plant is everywhere. Okay, it's everywhere. The only badness is that in rain season, a lot of herbs they come out, but drying in rain season is difficult. But if you have a herbal dryer, it's beneficial because you'll be able to dry all the herbs despite what do you call despite of the weather. So you'll be able to put it in the herbal dryer and dry. Okay, that's the goodness with the rain season. Okay, but the badness is because of moisture. The herbs they can't dry well in rain season. That's the reason if you are drying, the herbs have a lot of chlorophyll or sap. So you'll be forced the first few days you dry in the sun, then you put it under the shade. But still they will not dry completely. Okay, then this one basically I guess everyone knows it. This one everyone knows it.
To say.
Okay, to say Paul. Let me where's the document? I can't go there. Yeah, well, okay.
Not here.
I wanted you to show you. Just let me use your phone if you opened it. This one, a lot of people are scared. They were saying that ni mchani ya njoka. Tujantuma kuna tuma pia twa red, twa chan, twa black. Aye. You remember? Do you remember them? Yeah.
Is it to determine to magula kuvova?
We're not beggar stick. Auto. Okay, let us go to. Can you go to share? Share. Yes. Okay. It's black nightshade. Black nightshade.
I don't know. Maybe it just the camera must be off.
Okay. Sure. Nightshade. Hello? Okay, so yeah. Ask. Oh, sorry. Ask. Hello, sister. Are we sharing the screen?
Yes, but there's a picture of a red like plant. Amarantha.
Okay.
You have lost the
screen.
The screen. Okay, maybe do stop sharing, then you start sharing. Up. Just go up there. Yes, there. Okay, then come to share. There.
So the one that we're looking at here is a black nightshade. Where is it? Okay, it's this one. You see, now? Are you able to see the screen? Black nightshade. Have you identified it?
I'm able to see the screen, but I've never seen this plant.
Oh, it's everywhere. And this one is everywhere.
The black.
Oh,
Too much. What? Okay, I didn't notice it.
So penango wenza kamba tuchantua njoka utu musa tudia. Remember? This one. So it is the family is under what? Solanaceae. Then habitant it is throughout Zambia and India. Okay, okay, in Africa also as well. The English name is black nightshade. Then Ayurvedic or Indian name, it is kakamachi. Okay, kakamachi. The action plant. Action plant.
It can't stop.
Okay. Action plant, it is anti-inflammatory, anti-spasmodic, sedative, diuretic, laxative. We have to look at all these herbal terminologies. Anti-inflammatory is meaning it's against inflammation. Anti-spasmodic is against spasms. Okay. Spasms, anti is against spasms. You know spasms. Peter so okay. Spasms. It's also a sedative meaning it can make you sleep. Okay. Diuretic meaning it can make you pee a lot. Say diuretic. So you know diuretic medicines, they are good for kidney problems. Okay, and BP. Okay, hospital, when you have BP, they give you Lasix, then it will make you pee a lot. They are called diuretics. Yes, also laxative meaning it can make you go to the toilet properly. Okay, it makes the bowel movement to go to move properly. Okay, so meaning you can go to the toilet normally. Fresh extract is also antiseptic, meaning it can kill bacteria. Antiseptic. Fresh extract is used for inflammatory swellings. So you can use the fresh ones, the leaves, okay, for inflammatory swellings, enlargement of liver and spleen, and in cirrhosis of liver. You know, cirrhosis of liver is very cardinal because it's very dangerous. Also, cirrhosis of liver, you know, it's a liver condition. Liver condition that is very dangerous is cirrhosis and the hepatitis B. Okay, these are very dangerous conditions of liver conditions. Okay, so it's telling you, saying this you can use on enlargement of the liver, splenomegaly as well, spleen chavimba, spleen, liver ya vimba, and the cirrhosis yamba kuhola liver, yamba kudieka liver. You can use this one. Yes. The berries, anti-diarrhea. So the berries, when someone has diarrhea, can give the fruits, someone can take.
Ripe or green?
Ripe ones. Okay. Then check antipyretic. Antipyretic, I don't know what this one, I've forgotten what this one means. Okay. Berries and flowers prescribed in cough and cold. So this also can help in colds, colds and cough. So meaning flu season, this one is good. Ate? Yes, the fruit and the leaves, yes. And the flowers as well. So applied hot to swollen testicles. So if a person has it swollen testicles, this is also good, especially babies. Okay. We can use the what to apply on swollen testicles. The paste is used as a poultice to gout. You know gout. Huh? Gout is because of excessive uric acid. Gout is very painful, like arthritis. So gout can catch you anywhere in the joints. Okay, those who have gout, once you step on them, they'll never forgive you for the rest of their lives because it's very painful. Okay, so you can use this as a poultice. Poultice meaning that you get the leaves, you make them into paste. You can grate and make them into paste and apply on the affected area. So the affected area could be anywhere in the joints. So you just make a poultice, then you wrap, okay, with a gauze. Okay, antipyretic is medication that reduces fever by acting, okay, on the brains. So this one, it reduces fever as well. So when children have fever, we can use this one. You know, the goodness with these is because they are not, they do not have side effects compared to the drugs. Because there's danger. You know, we're living in the age where our children, they have a lot of fever, cold, flu every time. Every time they have this, then we rush to buy antihistamines, buy drugs that are very dangerous. Okay, so we shouldn't rely on those. We should learn these herbs. If we learn these herbs, I tell you, it will be very much beneficial. It will be very much beneficial. Hello? The what? Yes, you make a poultice, yes, correct. You make a poultice and you apply it on the testicles. So meaning it can work for testicular also in shrivenness, where the testis, the way we use the what do you call tuntura, you know, the root of tuntura, we use it for testicular in shrivenness, where the testicles yachoka ma scrotum yaenda kumwamba. Aika, we can use this one as well.
You drink?
I'm making a poultice.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh,
tutuntura,
yeah.
tutuntura webe mkuma. You know tutuntura? Tutuntura mtuzi. Fruit but there are two types. There are two types. There are those ones that have kutina ngotone kafuru ni, what is this? The branches, they are round. Those that have round branches, the fruits are bigger. Those are used for something else. Then the ones that have elongated leaves, they are small, they never grow big. They're the ones you use on the testicles. All of them tumapia munga impo. Tumapia, but I'm telling you, there's another one that doesn't grow bigger. Tukula te tungono, so just like the way impo and the eggplant, all of them vimakula vikulu. So I cannot give like that because there's mtuntula kama kula, the leaves that are elongated, the leaves are elongated into taliso. Then tukula tukulu, tukula se tungono se. Then even the root is not gigantic, tungono to root. These are the ones used for testicular issues. But the ones that it grows gigantic, like impa or eggplant, they are used also differently. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'll be able to find them if you just check you pay keen interest in that. Okay. Oh, this people haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you know it.
Tusepo.
So it's evidence because I came on the way. I plucked this. I plucked it from Zambia. So it's there here, you know. Hey. Okay. You've seen it, huh? So to Karibe Kupi, you've never seen it? Oh, okay. Hey, give them Naru. Nisha, I don't know what you're talking about, Tusepo. Because Tusepo, these are flowers. Oh, Kapena, you're talking of, I don't know, maybe you're talking of Lantana Kamara. Because there's Lantana Kamara, the one I brought. Where is it? I don't know if you're talking of this is Lantana Kamara. So hii tima kamba tu chantwa twanjoka. If they are everywhere. Or tenzo yopa na kuopa tikadi yao tu. So hey, yes, even the flowers in Vikuri. Utuntungono. Okay. Chisepo. Yeah, if you're talking of Chisepo ndivi, kapena mugamba hivi. May I know this is Lantana Kamara hivi. Vachifuba. You use it for coughs. So you write Lantana Kamara. This is the English name of this. Yes, Sepo, yes. Okay. Then this one is it. Too much of some flowers are pink or white. Nakuza nikudala ni black nightshade. Tinzo kamba tifa kuti evanjoka. That engineer. Mkaza vambiri baje wenzeri kuswera kufana manitizo kamba tuwa kuti evanjoka. Umsatu kuira. Tu chama fruit so. Then when I learned saying it's medicine, number good is it my fruit. Tuveka mwini. It was just a rumor. So still of
Sorry, I'm lost. Lantana Kamara is for which one? The toothache plant.
No,
I'm saying the
toothache plant is the name.
Inga Lantana Kamara, you might name Kamara. The Lantana Kamara,
Lantana Kamara, Lantana Kamara ndija tita na visepo. Visepo.
Tumapezekana mu maofe vamapangira chani vashanga mungani mafazi ochitadi maketi mafensi wanda. So
okay. So Sister Chimuka, just get your phone and say Lantana Kamara. It will come. Just go on.
The correct plant picture.
You know?
Because you're saying some of them Yama whether the wrong picture.
Yes, but this one they haven't.
What I want to do, I want to share this same study to everyone.
Okay.
So that's it. You just look at the picture. So I'm forwarding to everyone the whole lesson so that you have all the herbs that Brother Keagan has put together.
So Lantana Kamara is different from toothache plant. Toothache plant, just write the name toothache plant. And if you manage to also capture Lantana camara, then you do your own research as well. You'll be able to see it come. So toothache plant, okay. Toothache plant is also significant, but they have a wrong identification of toothache plant on the net. Which one is this one? So let us go here on this one. And horsewhip. Horsewhip, I didn't see it when I was coming, but horsewhip is common. The what? It looks like a Tusepo. They work very much for coughs. Yes. You make for infusions. Or you chew. Others, they just chew them the way they are. There's no overdose, Visepo. That's a goodness. Yes, so you do a teaspoon. Fruit, yes, correct. But Visepo. So Visepo, they are antiviral and antibacterial. So it's very good for coughs. So just write Lantana camara. So we're looking at horsewhip. Horsewhip, I don't know if you'll be able to. This looks like this horsewhip. Whip. Yes, the horsewhip. Because the reason why they call it horsewhip because the seed they grow like to my whip to you seen them, huh? Or to my seed flowering. They look like to my horsewhip. They're elongated, so it's called the horsewhip. The whip manager, yeah, what do you think? Yeah, yes. I don't have a local name for this shit. Okay. English name, it is called prickly chaff flower or horsewhip. So this one is astringent, meaning that it's very good for what? Astringent, you know, if a person has diarrhea, meaning igwira, or muntala chironda, ipolesa. That's it. That is astringent. Pectoral ashes of the plant used in asthma and cough as well. So it's also used for asthma and cough. It's diuretic, can make you go pee a lot. Then also hepatoprotective, meaning it can protect the liver. No, it binds astringent. Astringent meaning binds tissues. So meaning if wazicheka waikapo chizagwira na fast. It's different from, you know, that what you call a fruit can't bind. But flowers like these, they bind. That's the reason tikazicheka stima ikapo fruit. Hi. We'll put something like flowers that will bind the. So if something that is astringent, meaning it can bind, it can promote healing. Okay, that's the reason that time when you were saying we should not use fruits when a person has ulcers, because ulcers are beyond. So tika tabet using leaves are astringent, they will help in binding. But once you maybe take someone has the ulcers, akatenga lemon azamvera kutana ulcers. Paembe iza pita iza ocha. Aika. But if, yes, you drink, yes. Yes. Okay. So see, these are actions. Diuretic, it also protects the liver. It's an emenagugu. You know, gugu meaning it can promote men's, what is this? Menses. Gugu. It can promote menses. Okay. The flowers ground and mixed with sugar are given for menorrhagia. So they can get the flowers and mix it with sugar, and this will be given for menorrhagia. Menorrhagia, there's a menorrhea. Menorrhagia is bleeding. You know those women that would bleed for a long time? Like menses, their menses maybe is 4 days, then they bleed for a long time, exceeding the 7 days. Menorrhagia, you know, huh? So this can be given for such conditions. Roots are astringent, hemostatic. Then the seeds, emetic. Emetic means ilengesa kuluka. You know, also kuluka is a therapy. You're aware of that? So there are medicines that will make you vomit. They're emetic. For instance, Barbados seed also can make someone vomit. Yes. E-M-E-T-I-C. E-M-E-I-C. Emetic. Causing to vomit. Causing to vomit. Okay. So the essential oil, if you make this into oil, you can also use it for antifungal conditions. Antifungal. The English name for this? Horsewhip. Yeah. Yes, it's a lot in Zambia. I just didn't find it on the way.
I've shared the study so you can check on also.
Okay, so
What's up?
So the root is used for blood purifying. Also, it can remove lipids, you know, lipids, fats in the body, especially those who are obese. They can use this one. So the plant juice and ash are used for treating bleeding bowels. The plant juice and ash are used for treating bleeding bowels. You know, there are bowels that bleed, like you're pooping, you see the blood coming out. An alkaline powder of the plant is used in preparing, this is the Ayurvedic word, which is recommended for treating fistula. So fistula is very difficult to treat. So it's telling you, saying, using this, an alkaline powder of the plant is used for what you call treating fistula. So dosage is the whole plant. That is from 20 to 30 grams for decoction. Decoction, we know, huh? Decoction, you have to know this. Decoction, it means mutenga maruti muya boilinga. Aye, that is decoction. Infusion, it means mutenga leaves muika mumana. Manzioku. Yes, correct. Okay. So decoction, the root is used. That is 5 to 10 grams of the root. You can do decoction. You can mungavi boiling mama. Then the ash, that is 500 milligrams, the ash. to 2 grams. You can use this. So you know, ash, you can use it for many. You can use it for powers as well. Spiny amaranth, bondwe, or bondwe. Okay. So spiny amaranth or white bondwe. I think I came with it. Tizi ba bondwe tonsils. Okay. Bondwe. This one. There are different types. There's another one that has the elongated leaf. The others that have round, but they are white bondwe. They are called spiny amaranth. Spiny amaranth. The red one is called Amaranth hybridus. The red one is like this. All of them are common here. Because people, banango bakamba hivi vimanzanzamu sibakunda kujya maniki. Wama kunda kujya white. Ya white at sister zani si nzanzamu or si ruler. That's what people say, right? Okay. But for the one that has a lot of medicinal properties, this one compared to this one. In short, the medicinal properties, they are different. This one is it helps a lot for those people who have lost blood and who have bled a lot. You know, bleeding, it can help you. Also bringing menses, it can help you. This, the Amaranth hybridus. Spin amaranth also has its properties. Okay. So we can harvest it where along roadside, or you can put it in your garden. If you could they produced a study, you know, of protein. The seeds of amaranth is 75 to 80% protein. The seeds. Vijaenti mataya vijata mkambopika paja mchosako masidi hivi. Right? Yes. Because that's where the medicinal property or the protein is concentrated is on the seed. Amaranth. And imagine 75% protein. It's like spirulina. Okay, and a lot of people, a lot of people do studies, they look at for protein, and they look for plants that have protein, and they give it to fish so that because you could fast. Those give it for mafidi, they look for protein. And imagine now they're telling you, saying that in amaranth there is a high protein than any other plant. It is second to spirulina. Meaning, and we have it everywhere. Okay. We have it everywhere. So the English name is spiny amaranth, that is the white amaranth, or thorny amaranth, or spiny, or pigweed, Okay. This one is also called pigweed because the pigs, they like eating it, pigweed. So, the action, it is the galactogenic. You want to raise your hand? Okay, galactogenic, meaning it can produce milk. You know, women that have less milk, they eat a lot of bondwe, milk can come, lactating. Laxative, meaning it can make you go to the toilet properly. Okay. Amuletic, meaning it can make the skin smooth. Yes, bondwe. Then spasmo lytic, meaning it's against spasms. Then diuretic, meaning it make you pee a lot. That is cleansing the kidneys. Okay. So it says pollen extract from this is against is used for allergic, that is asthma and allergic rhinitis. Then the root is used in menorrhea. So the root, so if a person is bleeding a lot, you can use the root. Just go for bond, and you know, today a lot of women, they bleed a lot. We're bleeding for a long time. So you just get the root, then you do it. The part for what I'm going to talk about, you do decoction. The root is every time you're using the root, you are doing decoction. Decoction is cooking. You put in hot water, then you boil for 30 minutes. That is decoction. So the whole plant, that is 10 to 20 mils is used. Then the juice, that is the juice. Huh? Then the powder, you use 500 to 800 milligrams. That is powder of this plant is used. Okay. I told you of someone that had the anemia, then got this amaranth bondwe and was mixing it with sun with the moringa. Okay, then making into tablet, or capsules. You just get capsules, empty capsules, 500 milligrams. Then you'll be taking once per day. Understand? Okay.
For the water, it's what? Sorry, what did you say for the water?
For the water?
The water, when you put the roots, you boil the roots in the water for 30 minutes.
Okay, it is used for if you have prolonged menses.
The quantity that you use. That's what I didn't hear.
The quantity you use, because the leaves is, unless when you dry them, the roots. But if you, let me just say it's not overdose, because how do you quantify now? Okay, let me just say 20 milligrams. I don't know if you'll be able to quantify 20 milligrams. Are you able to quantify 20 milligrams? You can't. Huh?
I am sure using AI calculator. I can.
Okay. You use the more the what? The roots, the quicker it will work. Because if you put, there's no overdose in the root, especially in amaranth. There's someone who was, the time when you were doing herbs, there's a pharmacist, because in pharmacy you learn a lot of dosages. So that's the reason I was compelled to put my dosages here. So he was asking me, saying, what is the dosage of, what was this? It was dosage of what? Is it fenugreek or black seed? And what is the dosage of black seed? Telling him, saying, no, the food, those things that are herbs, we will put dosages which will caution on dosages, those that are like toxic a bit, like a Nuki bush, there you have to put a dosage. But this one, a amaranth bondway, in short, or what you have, so that there's no reaction or side effect that you're going to see. But tuja tu mungkin bush maja maja ndimo mwe magamba de lunsongo kaja ukasokoneza chabe dosage nishiwaenda tuja tendo ma dosage tupola wezi tuja kuliposokoneza dosage. So those are the things that we give dosage. But hivi oroti kupase ni msokoneze muke he said make a teaspoon, make a 10 tablespoon kulibe.
He was just giving an example to say like that one, when you want to prepare medicine, you have to have proper dosage.
If you don't know how to dosage, don't touch it. Thou shalt not touch. Yes. If you don't know how to dosage.
You put.
Hello?
Oh,
Yes, like here I put one. I put one. There's another plant here which needs dosaging. If you do not know how to dosage, thou shalt not touch. Okay.
You were the one writing this book we're seeing.
Yes, yes.
Now, why weren't you writing the methods of how to use it? Because you're writing the scientific terminology, not the layman. Like you write how
What do
to.
you mean?
Well,
If you're writing a book, we have to put it on a certain level. Because are you the one who's going to read it alone?
So you put for both the scientists and the layman like me. So if we now we go.
Lemon,
So now I'm busy
you are working in the eye clinic, an educated person. You are a lemon.
I'm not a clinician, but I'm a layman.
Please. The world has changed now. The world has changed. We have educated people anymore.
I appeal you don't agree. He should write how to use it, right?
of course, because guy, here we are trying to be identifying them. So, yeah, we'll be troubling him.
Yes.
Because here, there's another document that I've sent. I don't know if people will send it. Herbal terminology, so that you'll be able to know. Because in medicine, they're just saying, as I was saying, endococally antibiotic. Already you know, you are compelled, whether you like it or not, antibiotic, it kills what? Bacteria. So there are groups of antibiotics. Rather than use this herb, which is an antibiotic. You already know what this one is antibiotic. Okay.
So what he means is like he wants like the man like Amaranthus hybridus, then you write Kumbari one way. Is it Sister Chimo?
That's what you want.
So no, okay, you write or even if you don't put that one way, but you write what you can use it for, what it cures, and then how to use it. In
That's
terms
what
of
I've written.
No,
have you checked under?
no.
Oh, you haven't opened the one that I've sent you.
No, I
Everything is
haven't
there.
opened.
Oh,
Under each plant.
Everything is there under each plant, even dosaging. I've even put milligrams. I've put the, and if you want, I've put the diseases it hammers.
Oh, even how
Yes.
to use it in terms of whether you're boiling it or what you put. Because the one was
Yes.
just from seeing me, I didn't see that on the one way one. I didn't see that part.
it's there.
No. Okay, maybe my eyes are blind. Okay.
Maybe you go up, you show it on it's up. Have you seen these ones here? Haven't you seen this?
So where's the method on how to use it?
Here, here it says roots used in menorrhea. You haven't seen that one?
But how do you use it to apply it? Like,
yes.
If you are going...
when you go, Kylie, I'm trying to show you your first. Then it says plant contains steros, leaves and stem contain alpha spirostero, and you've seen those names. Then leaves also contain amino acids with high content of lysine. You've seen that, eh? Then it says dosage, whole plant, 10 to 20 mils. Then
What's
each
that?
plant juice. You get the juice, you extract the juice or you use powder. I don't know if you have followed now.
So you imagine dosage whole plants 10 to what? In water? Someone wants to know whether you're putting it in water.
No. What he means by saying whole plant, when you, Sister Chimuka, when he's saying whole plant, ndijati mwatenga bondi ofuna opika. Muzapika yonse, muzadia. There is no problem.
You should
whole plant.
Like me, the way I'm questioning you. That's how others will also question. Because I want to know whether you're cooking the plant or whether you're just soaking it in water, you won't know.
No,
So it should be detailed.
If we're looking in medicine, when you say whole plant, you can use the whole plant. And there are methods
To
now.
what? To
There are methods
boil
because
or to soak?
this book, Sister Chimuka, let us pause here. Let us pause. There are medicines which you put dosaging, dosaging. I don't need to write the biography of how to prepare. So on the part on how to prepare herbs, if a person has learned how to prepare herbs, will not have a problem of these things that I've written here.
So now, if I give to a person who hasn't learned how to prepare it, how are they going
because
to?
Because if you want to propose, if I've packaged this one.
Okay. Sorry to cut you short. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example of a syrup. You buy in the chemist syrup. It's already in syrup form. Then they tell you drink 2 teaspoons twice a day. So you know, okay, this is in syrup, so I'm supposed to drink it like this. Now you're looking at the plant. So this plant, am I supposed to boil it? You haven't written. Am I supposed to soak it in water overnight? You have not written that. Those are the details I'm talking about.
So those details, they are under herbal preparations.
In a separate book?
Yeah, in a separate book.
Under
herbal preparation, not on this one.
It is the one that I have.
So that one is herbal terminology. Yeah. Because the herbal preparation,
Then
like the one who made if I got the one like the one who make a herbal in the syrup, the example that you've given in the syrup, you will not have the note saying what syrup is it, or the ingredients of the syrup.
No.
Number two, pause, I'll be finishing. Number two, you will not have the note saying how did they make the syrup. Okay. The only part which a client will be interested is the dosaging, and oftentimes, sometimes they'll not even put the dosaging. They'll just say contact a physician, because the dosaging, they vary. Okay. And you are a specialist on that one. Dosaging, it depends on the body weight, body weight and the age. So here now, the notes that I've put here is that the root is used in a menorrhea. Number two is that the dosaging, you can use the whole plant. So meaning even the root inclusive. So in quantity, you can have 10 to 20 milligrams or mils of the root or the whole plant. Okay. This, you can use it. There are different methods of you use decoction. If you're using the root, you're using decoction. I was emphasizing on that one. If you're using the leaves, you're using infusion. Okay. Then if you just want to make a juice, you can make a juice like the way Period said. You can blend the whole plant, you make a juice and drink. Then if you have made them into powder, you use 500 to 800 milligrams powder. Then how are you going to do with the powder? You can put them in capsule form, or you do what? You put in hot water and drink, or you put in porridge. There are those methods, as long as you are taking that powder. Okay, so those are the things that can help you on this one.
So those preparations are in another book?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to know, because in this book, it's not there. That's what I was trying to bring out. Okay. Then, I am not a physician or a clinician. I work at the hospital, but I am not a clinician.
Okay.
I am a planner, so I don't know these things. So for someone who is looking at this book for the first time, I can assure you they will have this question.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't give them both this book and the one where you prepare how to prepare the medicine.
Actually, they'll not even understand it, because the action,
like I'm lost.
The action there, they will be lost, because the action it says diuretic, how do you understand diuretic? It says
I have no
this,
idea.
the action of this diuretic. So you are forced to understand what diuretic is. Okay. So Amaranth hybridus. Amaranth hybridus. So Amaranth hybridus, you're able to see red bond. I already explained here. Red bond. That's the reason tufunika tukazidi maningi bond. Mtu alibe blood after bleed maningi alikumwezi time yokuja zane bond. Hiyo anse bondo as long as ni bondo ya red kulina ngo ikura itali ina ngo ikura ifupi as long as ni bondo ya red bakudi amfunika mukazidia maningi bondo ono muntu wadwala nati muntu wadwala mumperekera zani mumperekera nyama mumperekera nsima ya bondo hainga. Okay. So the properties, you see, astringent. Astringent meaning, I've already said it binds. So this one is very good for binding tissues. Yes, yes, correct. Okay, diseases, diarrhea. So muntu, diarrhea, excessive menstruation. Okay, that is the menorrhea, just like the other one. Intestinal bleeding. Mukati moja. Okay, my intestine is bleeding. You can use this one. Okay. Or ileus conditions. Like operations wanashite bunubwino. Ainika, operation ya matumbo ya juwa swana tunge bunubwino. You have ileus condition or pa ija tumbo ya riko sevenza. Karipaja pa, if they didn't cut it properly and sutured properly, this part, my senses, you know that the matumbo yana my senses. Yeah? Okay. Sensory nerves there. So they will stop working on this part. So you can use it bondway for that.
Or to reconnect them to the main.
Kind of stroke. If you're looking at stroke, you're looking at other things. Because stroke, it is the disease of the nervous system. And that disease of the nervous system, oftentimes you are looking at the brain. So the brain, there are medicines which can pass through the BBB. Brain at what do you call blood-brain barrier. So not all medicines that you take can pass through the BBB, triple B. So God has created a layer that protects the brain. And these medicines, that's the reason most of the medicines that can pass through Kumwamba, most of them are narcotics, they have caffeine, they have female vesa, dizzy.
Come over.
Okay. Yes. Those are the ones for.
So those can surpass the BBB.
Yes. God has put that one to protect the hair. So they know if you're targeting something for brain, you have to put something that will make it the adjuvant that will make it go to. Adjuvant means something that will help that medicine that you want to pass through there to the brain, to go to the brain and target if there's aneurysm. Aneurysm meaning there's a tumor clot that has blocked the nerves there. Understand? Because stroke is just a lesion in medicine. They'll just call a lesion or aneurysm. Tumor clot tumaenda. So we have a lot of clots, especially if you're konda kudia mafuta maningi, butter, chani, timangana na clots. We have a lot of clots in the system. So these clots, they shouldn't travel here or to the heart. Because if they travel to the heart, they are going to block. Because if it's to the heart, it's arrhythmia, heart attack. Brain, stroke. That's the reason others, they don't have BP, but they have stroke. Why? Because there are a lot of aneurysm in the body or plaques. Okay? Or a lot of cholesterol. Because salad maningi. You understand? Sister Wumba. Yes.
Mauka Bwanji.
Uno Bwanji.
Bueno. I also wanted to ask about heart failure. Mafuna kugwira ako pangono hapa. Like you have cardiac arrest. What causes that? The same mafuta yamene mukamba. Now, how do you treat that?
How do you treat na? Hey. Nanipeleka kwinangu awai. Okay. No, it says a person has a cardiac arrest. How do you treat it?
No. So Sister Wumba wants that answer quickly. She has somebody in that condition. So help out quickly.
The other thing, yes, then the other thing is like the heart is submerged in that fluid. Yes, I don't know what that fluid is called.
So sometimes there is a pulmonary embolism, what they call it embolism or thrombosis, where you have fluid here in this chest area, the chest. Sometimes the chest, they can collapse. But what we do here, because you are looking at that, so how do you treat it now? Give me the symptoms of the patient. The patient in the night, the patient fails to breathe, to sleep properly in the night. Can you give me those signs and symptoms? Sister Wumba.
Okay, the patient is restless. So it's like he can't sit. Yes, he can sit, he can sleep. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how you use it, you give something that can power the heart, because the heart is cardiac arrest. So the medicine that powers the heart. So this patient has the history of taking BP medications for a long time, or what?
No, this patient is not hypertensive. Yes, but
they just had this sudden. Okay.
No, he's a cardiac patient. Submerging of the heart.
Okay, so
and then the doctor say that it's like the heart is tired. There's nothing they can do. So
okay, so the method is very simple now. You use something that can power the heart. It is called coenzyme Q10. You write that one. Coenzyme Q10. In the chemist, they say 500 kwacha. Coenzyme Q10. This one powers the heart. Okay, no matter what. Then you have to look for selenium. Selenium also good for that. So selenium and coenzyme Q10. Then the other ones now you can get thyme. Thyme removes the water from the lungs and the heart. So you use also onion, or you get tinctures that have onion. Okay, so these are the things that can power the heart. Onion has quercetin. So patients like that who've had that condition, if they take just these that I've mentioned, they will get well. Hello?
I'm here. Maybe you can repeat those.
Coenzyme Q10?
Yes.
Coenzyme Q10.
Yes.
Okay. So you look for this one, coenzyme Q10. Number 2, you look for selenium.
Selenium is HIV. Those who are...
Yes. It's not only for HIV. Selenium it removes the work of selenium. It removes the cholesterol from the body. It powers the heart and removes bad fat from the body. That is how it works. Selenium. Okay. So you look for selenium. Number 3,
Okay.
yes. Number 3, I said you use onion setting. So onion, she can be boiling the onion. In the morning, drink the water. Boiling the onion, drink the water. Or you look for tinctures that have onion in it. The white one is the best, but you can use either of them because all of them, they have quercetin. Okay. So these are the ones that, and the other one, you use, what is this? You use the,
Time.
yes, thyme. Oh, you're getting thyme, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. It is well, okay. So these ones are the very ones that are going to help the patient. So you can help, you can put a bonus, you'll be doing hydrotherapy on the patient. That is a bonus. Hydrotherapy you can just make a patient putting them doing hot foot bath so that bagaikamendo mumanzi yokupya. You'll just be doing hot foot bath, not contrast foot bath. Manzi yokupya for 15 minutes kwasila. Then you make the patient rest. Correct.
Nothing is added in
Amera?
the water. Is
Nothing is added in
anything
the
that
water.
is added?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Just that. Just that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So we'll pray for that patient so that it becomes a testimony to the doctor. Okay?
I'll be grateful.
Which other one is this one? Go down. Turbine. So the turbine, this one is behavior. This one is also common. I didn't find it when I was coming. I don't know if you're able to see it. Anyways. Behavior. The Indians, they use it a lot for liver conditions. It's number 1 for liver conditions and the kidney. Behavior or turbine. Yes. Boerhavia.
When bua. Liver.
Okay, so liver and the kidney. This one is the master. This is the master. So here, that is liver cirrhosis and the nephrotic condition. This one, that is the kidney. This one is the master. And for those people who have uric levels, that is the kidney. Uric levels, you use this one.
When your urea is high,
yes.
What it is for you to go to the room, it is the kidney that processes everything. All the waste and everything pass through the liver and the kidney as well. So now they transport the uric acid out of your body. Now, like I'm speaking this because that's the condition that happened to me the other time. So when you stay like a long, like I stayed about 3-4 days without urinating. So meaning the uric acid accumulated in my body. Yes. So for you to help the uric acid gotten rid of, that's what is recommending now, that this one is good. It helps to remove excess, or should we say all the unwanted
Uric acid
in the body.
Because it will make you pee. It will help for that. And also bakunyu, it helps for that. Yes. Okay. Also expectorant painkiller, but the two I've mentioned, this is the right. The two I've mentioned, the kidney and the liver. Bohevia is number one. The other name of Bohevia is tar vine. Tar vine. G-A-R-S V-I-N-E. Tar vine. Yes. Yes, decoction and infusion. Yes, correct. Okay. So the dosaging is the whole plant is used. That is 20 to 30 grams of the plant. Then you can use decoction. Decoction, you use the root 1 to 3 grams of the root. You use that. Then the powder, you can use 10 to 20 mils. Fresh juice as well. You can use. That is the tar vine. Parsley. Parsley is also good for the heart as well. Parsley, I talked on parsley that day. It's gone. Okay. So this parsley, P-U-R-S-L-A-N-E. P-U-R-S-L-A-N-E. P-U-R-S-L-A-N. Yes. Okay. This is also good for the heart. Let me just read what is here. So this one, it reduces body heat, more dyspasmodic. It's also used for diuretic, kutunla, antiscorbutic. I don't know what this one is. Used in scurvy and in disease of the liver. Scurvy, bleeding. Spleen, also for the spleen, kidney, and bladder. Also in dysuria. I think this is painful in urinating or no urine. Stomatitis, issues to do with inflammation of the stomach, and dysentery. Okay. Paste of leaves is applied to swellings. Erysipelas, bends and scuds or scods. Seeds, diuretic, anti-dysentery, the seeds. Applied externally to bends and the scods. Then the others, I'll skip this one. The oral administration of the hemogenates of P of this one reduce the blood sugar levels of diabetic patient. So the same plant, it has a lot of omega-3. That's the reason we use it for adults and for heart conditions. So the dosaging is the whole plant, the whole plant. So the plant is 125 to 400 milligrams powder. You can use the same one, or you can just make them into salads. Choose the market they sell. People, they eat them into salads. They are sour, or they taste like they taste like what? Yeah. They taste like jelly. Then monofila. Dere, tumaitana dere. I know that. Dere amate. Okay. Delele matepo tikamba kuti ati Cremomonophila diseases, it restores consciousness when faint. Okay.
Yeah, then it never and is that the only problem is we add soda enough. So soda kills everything.
Okay. So helpful properties, see on the net. Okay, this one I just see on the net. And don't say see on the net as well. Yes. Angina. Angina. Get chest team over. Okay.
So they can use this one.
They can use that one or the one I've said. The one that I've said is number 1. Coenzyme Q10. Coenzyme Q10. Can
Coenzyme Q10, is it a drug, a plant?
what they've done now, they've made it into tablets. So the coenzyme Q10, you can look for medicines that have ingredients coenzyme Q10. Like ginger, they have coenzyme Q10, but it's in minute. Yes. I understand. It's in minute form. So you need to look at like if a condition is sudden like that, you need to look for coenzyme Q10. Unless us who just eat. So you have to be eating like food that have coenzyme Q10. No, this one is cardiac.
Everyone knows that.
So it has coenzyme Q10. You see this one. Yeah. You see, this one has the 20 nutritions. There's the carnitine. There's Q10, coenzyme Q10. There's flaxseed oil. So flaxseed oil, that one has omega-3. So it is like that. There's vitamin D. There's folic acid. There's B12. But there's just something that has, it's just called enzyme Q10. This one has 12. It's a supplement which has the 12 supplement and nutrition. You understood? Huh? So its name is cardios, heart support tab. But there's something that is called the coenzyme Q10. Once you find it, you'll be surprised that it will be 3 times the price of this one. Yes. Q10. Yeah. Yes. It's not a product, it's something like vitamin D, vitamin S. Okay, so it is lemogenandra or clemogenandra. You know this one, eh? Iti madi. Iti macam ni nyodula.
It's kind of for the Olympics have to put the
Shoot it on the card. If you forget, just shoot it. Clemogenandra, you know this one. This as a vegetable is expensive than another vegetable. Hello? It's the same. Look at it. You see, do you remember this one? But my then you see they by the more than I mean, when I'm going to shira chani, amen. So it looks like this. You've seen tuma seed. Okay. Ninatula che kumwamba. Okay. Okay, so the action, the leaves and seeds used in the same way as mustard. So mustard seed, you know what? Mustard seed. Bruise the leaves. These I'll be skipping them. Okay. So the roots are used for decoction, for fever. The seeds are used for gases. Okay. Then you can apply a poultice of this one on the sores with maggots. So using this, you can use it, you can apply this. A person chironda chabochoka vicus, you can use this, the paste of this one. Are they? You didn't hear what? Yes, applied as poultice to sores with maggots. Sores with maggots. You apply this as a poultice to sores with maggots. Yes. Yes, yes.
So that's why the state
An infusion is given for coughs. Okay. So the medicinal properties of the seeds are attributed to the presence of clamin. Seeds also contain 1 tannins. Then the dosage is 1 to 3 grams powder of this plant. Then the leaf, you can use 50 to 100 mils. That is decoction. You can boil. But the boiling, I am against the boiling. If you are boiling a leaf, you know it loses its property, its medicinal property, unless the root. So I think this was the error. So yeah. Asthma plant. This asthma plant. These ones are everywhere. This. On the net, they are using this. This one, there's a time when I was going to Emmerdale, I found an Indian. He was removing road. This one is used for sugar. Sugar. No, sugar. Okay. May know it as asthma plant. So as a sugar, it works. Okay. This is very good. I've used it on asthma. Asthma, very good. Asthma patient. Okay. So it is used for asthma a lot. To do, in short, for respiratory conditions. So even issues to inflammations of the larynx, for nasal conditions like us with blood group B, who have issues to do with mucus, sometimes they get blocked. This one is good. Okay. Blood group B, we have issues to do with mucus. So this one is very good. Yes, you can make them into powder, but the dosaging is you have to put a bit. Yes. Did I put the dosaging here? Respiratory conditions. So if mucus problems, Just say general respiratory conditions, coughs. Respiratory conditions include coughs, larynx issues, nasal polyps, asthma, bronchitis. All these are respiratory conditions. This one is very good for that. Others are just a bonus.
So, okay, let's say somebody has a flu. You know, there's that flu where towards the end, it starts to produce the mucus, it's kind of block sometimes. Yeah, it's where you have, when somebody spits, it's the heavy stuff, yellowish, yes, mucus. So this one helps.
Very good, yes. These are gigantic in that.
Oh, so how do you do it now?
So you put infusions. Infusions.
You take
the entire plant.
Oh, okay.
The entire plant you can powder it. Powder it and do half teaspoon. Don't exceed half teaspoon. Half teaspoon. Unless those people with excessive mucus. Because there's one that I gave. I gave this one. Let me show you. There's this also. There's a cousin to this. This one. But this one is a dosaging. This one also is gigantic to this. Turn up. This one and that one. This one is a pinch. Okay. This one is a pinch. Oh, when you do infusion, you make sure that that which you are preparing is like kamene akamagona. Maybe to video. Then my twister infuse. Then my boiling. Twice a day. Twice a day. So you see a person expectorating a lot. Expectorating meaning as much as mucus, meaning as clear. Also, this one is the same. But in dosaging, there's a woman that I gave. Me, I usually use this one, not that one a lot. I use this one a lot because this one is for professionals. This one is dosaging. If you put a lot, mucus, all the saliva will disappear in the mouth. You have no saliva. You have no saliva. No matter how much water you drink, no saliva in the mouth. No, this is the other one, not this one. Okay. This one is good. So. Okay. There's this type of dairy as well. We know this one. I skip this one. Juice mallow. Okay, juice mallow. Hello, the people all online. Are we together or we are in a hurry? So, juice mallow. This one is there in Zambia a lot. It's used as a weed. The action seeds and the aerial parts are used for stomachache, anti-inflammatory, and used for tulasso. Tulasso pneumonia. Okay. So there's the dosaging I didn't put here, but it's the same as the others that we've talked about. This one is not, you see, we use it as a vegetable. Just like the way we use it in hibiscus ilipanja na hivi ma leaves yake timazinga ni chani dele yes ma flowers yaja katio mwakira mwendo yumisa mucho sama flowers yaja mambo yumi mayu moisture dry ndio ma hibiscus yaja. So there are different colors, yes. The others that are red, others that are like this color here. Yes, they are the one. Correct. It's the one that now is common everywhere now. People have known it, yes. They're using it for BP. It's the same one. Yes.
kaite ya fresh chabe muvitenga chero vijuva yenango ezokutwa unaidya kaivitenzo kamba delele yachifu
For blood issues and the BP. So it harms those that have not high, moderate high BP. This one is very good. Hibiscus. You're talking about which one?
No, you are in the what? No, he was just pointing the one outside. It's not. I'm sure.
Oh, juice malo.
Juice malo. Yes. Kind of going to discuss, man.
So extract of the entire plant is very good for that. Also, it's good for anti-cancer. This one, antiviral. Okay.
You see, these things that you are bringing, Keagan, are very important. Like when you say anti-cancer, then it means therefore that one needs to be using them even when they are not sick, right?
Yes, correct. So that you don't have cancer.
Yeah, now, like when we are talking about that because normally the preparation is what is bad in Africa.
Yes.
Where we use either vidulo or that you say ash, water coming from passing through the ash, or soda direct. Now, what's the best way? Like if you want to avoid those, can you go direct and boil it and drink it?
Because vidulo has been used for us. Let me talk on vidulo. Vidulo has been used for medicine, just like charcoal. So vidulo, we use it. Let me give you an example. If a person has the blood sugar is 30, we give vidulo, sugar ibwera before.
Sure.
Okay. 0 minute. So vidulo, we use it for gases and other channels. So the way we are preparing medicine with vidulo, I mean with this, it's very good. But we have stopped. We started buying soda, and we've brought bicarbonate of soda as well on the market, which is bad compared to our vidulo, our ash. Okay, we've stopped the way we used to prepare medicine. Daily. I don't know why. Okay, because of high tech and we have stopped. So vidulo is medicine. You have to understand that it's medicine. But bicarbonate of soda is not, it will disturb, to make you lose all your blood.
That is what you remember when I was admitted at Coptic.
Yes.
I had used bicarbonate of soda.
Okay.
It drained my blood. I almost died that time. I remember.
Okay. So we use vidulo. Vidulo, I don't buy toothstand. What do you call toothbrush? I use vidulo. Ash. Yeah. Toothpaste.
And you know, it's you get which of my banana leaves, the boy, mapoma vishoka papanga ash. Then you matenga kai kopanga chitulo tenga mbali mwaibora che kumsi. Then mapoma faka ash pad. Then you just pour water pali ash. Then iye vepita mumli ash uja emukala zan. Kopoma testing out so tinkala bitter water. So that is the one that growing up with my grandma, that's how I learned to prepare dere those days. So yes, I ate a lot of that, and then when we migrated to Lusaka, our Kamara South was a bush, so we would pick the same dere Keagan was showing us. You know, when the economy is hard, you go there. I used to prepare tenga vidulo. Now in Lusaka, we just got the ash. You put pachimbale, chochina to then you pour water. The taste, then you utiramu. Olo dere mkaipika ikabwaicha so ungaendelele nayo skaduka kaka. That's the main idea that we are laughing it. Ngatuwa ikayambiri, double in short cheka kaduka. So you as you are cooking, you put to measure to the dolo. You take, I mean, you steer, give best. Yeah. So me, when we were taught, where you just said, you are just taught to say, soda is bad. So we thought that even that one is just African soda. So until we are now learning things that we used to do, say, okay, then we are being helped. Instead of one, I mean, when you eat that one, menos Mungu angalia.
All blood is easy. All blood is still asira blood. So that is what it is.
So the problem is the soda now that they are people.
No, that method, because that na powder, so yes. So you preserve that ash. You preserve. Once you learn you have this information, you begin to preserve the ash in the house. Yes, you keep on now preserving the ash, or you learn the method of Wapiri was privileged to know how to get the proper ash. Okay, when he was young. Because me, I didn't know this one. I only know saying we can get the boniceta or available, you make it ash, then it's medicine. Otherwise, they use it for maybe for bone issues, and you get, because the other medicines that just needs to be bent, like the ones I was reading, just bent to make it powder, to make something like ash. Okay, then your manager, it will be medicine. We either use it for potis or vantuakuma. Otherwise, they just call mineral ash. Okay, they're very good at that.
I didn't get you correct. Let's say you initially mentioned the charcoal, when you are cooking on a brazier, you have that ash. Yes. So when you want to, yes, when you harvest that, you just use it directly the way it is, or you use the water.
Yes, if you're using it now for what? Because if I'm using it for other medicines, for instance, you need Nadwala Mumara, I can get that. If we stomach it will work also, just like charcoal. So you get the way it is. You've sieved it, you've removed those particles. So you can put a teaspoon, half teaspoon in water. Okay, then once it settles, then you take 3 tablespoons from there. Mumara Malek. You can use as that. You don't have charcoal, you use it ash. Yes, that's what I was saying. Okay.
So have you seen that what you are doing is us to make it stronger? That's where you get a sizable quantity of ash. You put it in a plate. Then the plate should have some small holes underneath. So you just pour water over the ash. So when it drops, so it's the same thing that yes, it's the same thing. It to settle. So the idea is the water sucks the contents you want from the ash, and then you take the water to use.
So this is 12:30 now. We have to conclude. I haven't finished, but since I've attracted, this article is shared to everyone, meaning a person can read. Yes, you can read. Then maybe next time we'll look at herbal terminology so that you understand the herbal terminologies. The herbal terminologies is coming with a bonus. I've put what do you call the herbs as well, because herbal terminology is focusing on the terms. Like for instance, diuretic, what it means. Diuretic making you to pee a lot. So the herbs that make you to pee a lot are which ones? So it comes with the herbs now. That is just a bonus, but it wasn't supposed to be that. febrifuge, herbs that against fevers, which herbs, then it will tell you what that. Okay. That is herbal terminologies. Okay. So we end here. Summary, what I started first with the 6 tests. I hope you've written them. There is this sweet, sugar, or sorry, sweet, no sugar. Sweet, sour, bitter, salty,
Pungent. Then the last one you didn't mention.
astringent.
Okay.
Okay. You see, why once you test rape, what is that test? Yes, the test of rape or spinach or lettuce. What is the test? That is called astringent. That test mvera vegetable ja imveka what can you describe with a test if I make a vegetable? So it's called astringent test. Okay. Huh? Yes, 6 tests.
That is on the tongue, all of them.
Yes, yes.
The sweet, the sour, but
Bitter.
bitter.
Go through what you've written. Then.
The sweet, sour, bitter.
Yeah. Then pungent.
Yes.
Astringent.
Yakwana? Okay.
You have written what?
So these ones are very good. It's the same test that you test daily. Daily never testing the same. But it just has a message. Salt monem, bitter monem, sour monem. So all these, when we learn herbs according to Chinese medicine, you discover that those ones are categorized. There is male and female there. Okay, those ones. There is male and female. In Chinese medicine, them they will just test. Like for instance, the salt vijava salt medicine, vistas tupi bweza bwanji sweating pesa tupi, yeah. Okay. Koila vija very like astringent, they are cooling the body. Okay, astringent nazani the bitter ones. Bitter, astringent, but pungent, salt, sweet, these are categorized in area. Okay, pesa tupi. So I have just to remember the others that are called yin and yang. So the yin is a female, the yang is a male, or in short, positive and negative. So they test. If a person is a to map here, code, which ones can you give them? Which ones can you give? So you know the pungent, we must warm tupi, salt, the warm the tupi, the sweet, the warm the tupi. So you know these herbs that are in this category, you know which ones to give. That's how they've simplified in Chinese medicine. Then those that are they are hot, they need cooling, they will know which ones to give. They'll give astringent, they'll give bitter, okay, bitter and astringent. Which other thing is there? Yes, okay. They'll give sour also. Okay. These are the ones they ought to give. Sour like the tamarind. Yes, also. Yes, cools the body. Okay. So these ones are categorized. Baobab also. So these are Chinese medicine, they balance them. There are others that they lack balance. They just need balancing of the body. So they will check. There's even the soap. There are those who studied Chinese medicine. they get, if they put the soap or to my powder to soap, they see that it sinks, then they go, it has sunk in water, meaning it works on the lower extremities of the body. Okay? You should know, lower extremities of the body, you know, is the lower limbs, upper limbs. But if it floats, it works for the upper axial portion. It's still upper axial portion. Use the same one. Also the herbs, you know which property, they were just using that method. Watenga waona, if they balance, mukaikache mukwaro powder, mwaika, mukati. Okay. So we end here today.
All right. I don't know what so I see, yes.
Maybe just to add in her help.
Okay, Sister Wumba, Sister Olivia has some information for you. You can go ahead.
Yeah, concerning the helmets, the condition that the patient is suffering from. I think overall, they're supposed to manage stress. Yes, because mostly it's the cause of the very disease. So I'm sure the patient had also gone into depression, and that's how the disease was worsened. So as the treatment will be given, first and foremost, they have to manage stress.
I'm sure Sister Wumba, you've gotten that, right? Oh, I don't know whether she's. Okay, yeah, I think so. Okay, so Sister Wumba, Sister Olivia was saying that as you give the patient the medication, make sure that you also manage the stress because information is that stress is the one that would have led to such a condition. So at least help out in stress management. That was a contribution from Sister Olivia. Thank you. Okay, so this is where we end this morning, or identification of herbs and their properties. So we've looked at some herbs and their properties, and I've even shared to all people the study which has pictures of the herbs. And these, we are told to say, these are herbs that are easily found locally here in Zambia. I think Brother Keagan has said that we are also going to share. Next time we meet, we are going to look at terminologies, herb terminologies. And so he's given us a bonus to say those that will be able to have that study will see the names that are used. If you are told to say diuretic, you find that a herb is called a diuretic herb. You know that, okay, this herb with diuretic means this. And then under diuretic, then you have a number of herbs that can help. Okay, so that is the beauty about the next study that we are going to have, because it will also give us those kind of detailed information on what each terminology in herbs mean and what plants can help. Okay, at this time, we are going to ask Brother Chibwana Bernard to come and close for us in prayer and to pray also for the food. Brother Bernard.
Pray. Our Father who is in the Most High, we come before your throne of grace through your Son, Jesus Christ. We thank you for the lesson that we've learned today on identification of herbs, their properties, and how they can be used on our bodies for our good health, that we may have bodies that bring glory and honor to your name. We thank you for this lesson because it will also help us to be able to assist those that are in need the properties of the herbs. We ask for your Spirit to constantly guide our minds and give us wisdom and strength in the utilization of these herbs and the acquisition of the knowledge and being able to have the heart to practice that which we have learned and that which is beneficial to us, to our bodies. We pray that as we're about to have our lunch, that you may bless the food that we're about to partake of it, that it may bring nourishment to our bodies and to our minds and give us strength of our bodies and minds. It is this that we pray in the name of Jesus Christ.
Okay, so this is where we end our morning session. We meet at 14:30 for the afternoon study on the two covenants with Brother Bernard Chibwana. So it's bye-bye for now.